What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again, and I want y'all to hear old school, whatever y'all want to call him, tell y'all about his regrets, and I'm gonna give you my insight on it.
What's one thing you did when you were in your 20s that you regret? That would change your life today.
I regret being a hoe. When I was in my 20s, I was a hoe.
What do you mean by that?
I was a hoe. I was doing a lot of women that I shouldn't have been doing, and I had a family that I could deal with. So I was just out there doing, anybody. Not like that, but I was just picking and choosing what I wanted and who I wanted. Because I had a little reputation here in Springfield, and that got me a lot of things, and especially a lot of women. And I regret using them and, regret using who I was.
Wow. So you would have not like smashed the women?
I wouldn't have smashed them like I did, no.
What would you would have did?
What would I have done? Stay with my one son's mother and been married and been happy today. That's probably a regret that I've gotten over, but I would still be with her because I still have some great feelings for her in my heart, but I know how to navigate through that. But I wouldn't have been the hoe that I was back then.
So what made you be a hoe?
It was ingrained in me. My uncle was a hoe. My grandfather was a hoe. My brothers was hoes. My cousins was hoes. I'm sorry, it might not sound right. My mama was a hoe. I'm telling the truth. Said 6 kids by 5 different men. Don't that qualify?
I appreciate what he said. A lot of people felt like he threw his moms under the bus and stuff like that. But if he'd have said dad was the reason why he's the way he is, y'all wouldn't have been mad. Come on. I'm gonna call Cap because I don't believe that man regrets being a hoe, being out here in these streets, doing all the things he was doing in the past. I think he regrets the fact that he can't do it now. Most people are gonna sit here and tell you, especially people my age and above, if we talk to younger dudes, in their 20s, if our situation isn't the way we want it to be, we go to immediately go back to our party days and fun stuff that we would do again if we had the opportunity. We will go back to that and say that's the mistake we made, man. I made a mistake because I was messing with these girls in the hotel room in Vegas and blah blah blah. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna tell you what any dude would tell you if he wasn't ego invested, fronting, just trying to pretend certain things, whatever the case may be. Maybe he's famous, maybe he's on television, he got a lie. I'm gonna tell you what anybody would tell you. We love doing the stuff that we did. We don't regret that. We don't regret all the women we smashed. If a dude got a disease, he may regret that he didn't use a condom. He may regret the particular women he smashed, but he don't regret doing what he did because he wouldn't have done it. The man don't regret cheating on his wife 100 times. He regrets getting caught. Let's be real. Let's call it what it is. This dude right here, if I offered him, and I'm going to tell you right now, y'all know I'm telling the truth, if we offered him 5 20-year-old swimsuit models, he would take every single one of them. He would get a cramp in his leg running over there, pull a hammy running over there to those chicks. Let's be real. He talking about his son's mom. Oh, I wish I would have had her back and blah, blah, blah. I wish I would have married her and been happy just that. If he really wanted to do that, he would have done that back then. He may wish that he was with his son's mother married now, but he doesn't wish that he would have took his good years where he was popping and he was having good reputation and everybody was messing with him. He doesn't wish that he would have been married to her then. And he may not be capping on purpose. He may really believe this, but what he's really saying is, I'm not in a position right now to get a woman of the same caliber as my son's mom or whoever I've dealt with in the past because I was more popping back then. What he's really telling you and what you need to pay attention to is what you do with yourself as you get older. When you're young, you can get girls for a lot less reasons. Your looks, some type of reputation that you might have in the community, whatever. You can get girls for a lot less reasons. As you get older, you're going to need some other things to land the top-notch women that you want to deal with. Now, I know people going to come for me because I'm saying this right here, and a lot of women want to hear a dude say he regrets everything and he feel bad for everything he did. A lot of dudes that can't get girls right now want to hear somebody say that. I will be real with you. If he had it to do all over again, he would do the same exact thing, except he put himself in a position where he can keep doing it. I don't care what anybody says. Because if he won the lottery, I just don't believe that he would go propose with his son's mother. I don't believe him. If he won, because I've seen people win the lottery. I've seen people come into a lot of money. I've seen people who say all kind of stuff. I'm the type of dude, if I make a bunch of money, I'm not going to move out the hood. But when I got my money, I was gone. He's the same type of person. You know, anytime somebody says, oh, anytime somebody says, if I had it to do over again, I would marry this person or I would do that, you would have done that if that's what you wanted to do. If you got $1 million right now, you would go do the same stuff you were doing in the past. You know, but I respect the fact that he did come out and say what he said. I just don't believe him. I disagree.